What's going on, folks? Good morning. Welcome to this Saturday's live stream, Cooking with Kirby. I had a break last week. I went to smoking and grilling with AB's house. I met the man, the myth, the legend, Lassie from Lassie's Food and Barbecue. I have to say that was an awesome experience. That's one thing that I've always enjoyed about being a YouTuber is the people that you get to interact with and the people you get to meet. And I have to say, Lassie was probably one of the last people that I would have thought that I would have met. And I just have to say that was a wonderful experience. I'm glad to have met the man, and truly just honored to meet him. He's a really good friend, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I see I got a lot of people up in chat today. Good morning, everybody. Let me go off by my list here. We got Pickles Barbecue. Good morning. We got Dorito and Lucha Cabre. Good morning. We got In for the Grill. Boom. What's going on, Scott? We got the Party Source Reviews. Good morning. We got Mike 64. Good morning, brother. Leprechaun TV. Now, I hope you guys see over here on the bottom screen what I got going on. This is half of my order of the new toy. Let me show you a little something. Let me see. I know I got some more people up in there. Let's see. Leprechaun. Yeah, I got Daddy Dutch Barbecue. What's going on, Kent? So this is the new toy that I'm waiting on. As you can see, half of my order made it, but I still got more. I still got the main piece coming. We got the Art of Positivity. Good morning, my love. So, as you can see, rocking the new official Kirby's Fishngrill apron today. This is a prototype. If I end up going with it, these will be up for grabs. It'll be, good morning, it's either my mother or my father, but that's my father's name. Good morning. So yeah. Official Kirby's Fish and Grill apron right here. Get your fat pants on. Okay, so if things end up going right, you guys can pick yourself up some, and I'll let you guys know in the future where to get one. They're not going to be overpriced. I don't plan on making money off of it. I just kind of want something cool to share with everybody. The cost of the apron is 15 bucks. Of course, if I order more, it's a little bit cheaper. And so yeah, depending on how many people want to order, it is a local vendor or screen place that actually make these aprons. So like I said, I'm not trying to make any money off of it. I just want something cool, represent. It ain't got my logo or anything. It's just got my beautiful saying, "Get your fat pants on." So that way you can feel like a king when you're making whatever food you're making. That way you can share that with your family. We got Food, Forest, and Permaculture. Good morning. And we got Mike Montoya. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Hey, we're close by, brother. There's after last week meeting Lassie and meeting up with AB again, it was truly a blessing. Seeing everybody, seeing them too again. Well, first time meeting Lassie and second time seeing that AB. Even though me and AB talk a lot on the phone, it's just not the same, just to get into that interaction with him. And also we went out to Cooking with CJ's house. So that was actually a pretty cool weekend. It was a busy weekend, let me tell you. And trust me, I ate so much food on Sunday. It was crazy. I wish it could have been a little bit longer of a weekend, because there would have been so much stuff that I would have loved to have done with Lassie. And yeah, just too much stuff to do with such little time. Unfortunately, I do have to work Monday through Friday. So yeah, it wasn't, time was just a killer, But definitely would have been a cool weekend if I had another day, just to stay up there. There was other stuff that we were planning on doing, but I just couldn't get to it. We got G-Fam in the house. We got Miss Acosta. Good morning. Welcome. So yeah, so we're going to be kicking off our morning live stream cook. As you can see, I already got my clean rag. As I was saying earlier, I'm just showing off half of my order for my new toy. But they need to hurry up and send my Blackstone already. So I'm going to get these out of the way. So I've always said, you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And the reason being is it has to fill you up throughout the day to get you going. Um, when I'm at work and stuff like that, sometimes you get tied up with things, and uh, you know you can't eat food again until you have lunch. You get a break sometimes, but what I do, I really don't get a break, you know, at that 10 and a half mark or 10-hour mark, or you know, like normal 8 to 5s do. So sometimes I don't get to take a lunch till maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock, depending on what exactly I'm doing. Because sometimes, you know, I work tech support, so if I end up driving to a clinic, I could probably be working on something for quite some time. So you need to make sure that breakfast is one of your most important meals of the day, because that's going to start you off. And a part of breakfast, gotta have your coffee. So we're gonna bless this live stream with a nice cup of coffee. Let me get my coffee pot from over there. Give me 1 second, folks. Feel that motor, yes. That's right, Scott. You know what, Scott, I don't know why you're not a moderator. Let me change that, bro. I got you. Hey, type something in chat, Scott. In for the grill. I want to make sure it works. We got Nigel in the house. Good morning, Nigel. Let's see, hi, Kirby. Thank you so much, CJ and AB. Hey, you know what? I was just showing, talking about that, Nigel. You know, it was more shell shock to me meeting Lassie than it was, you know, a task. Like, it was actually really fun. You know, it was exciting. You know, because Lassie, I would have never thought I'd meet him. You know. And for those that are new to the live stream, because I know I'm growing a little bit better, more and more every day. If you're new to my live stream, I do a live cooking show every Saturday morning at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, if I'm interacting with people, that's the reason why. If you're watching this, there's a reason why I'm talking with people. It's because I have an audience. So, but yeah, today we're gonna be cooking up a BLT, not just a normal plain Jane BLT. We're gonna be making my little twist on something. I always gotta put a twist on everything. So it's gonna be a filling sandwich. It's gonna get us throughout the day, at least until lunchtime. And and the most important of all, it's gonna taste delicious. I think that should be enough coffee for the wife. She's pretty stingy with the coffee. So yeah, I've actually there's a lot of things I've been thinking about coming up. Do we got Christy in the house? Here, hold on. I gotta do something. Christy, you mean so much to me. You are going to be a moderator. There you go. Christy's on there. So I've been thinking about a lot going on, you know, especially taking this little break from my morning live stream. You know, I kind of want it to be more entertaining. You know, I've been looking at like me outside the box, and not only do I want it to be like informational, but I want it to be an entertaining process. So maybe from now on, more out in the future, with these live streams, I'm probably not going to focus more on chat a lot. I'm gonna kind of develop some type of system. Maybe have my wife kind of like help me out with the comments. If you have any questions, maybe just tag her and she can let me know that you're asking a question. But I want these live streams to be entertaining at the same time, but you know, something you would see on TV. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on that starting next week. So yeah, I'm gonna come up with a system where you guys can ask me questions. So that way I don't have to be stopping, look at the camera, or not the camera, the laptop, because it is. I feel it's kind of I don't know, me going off the camera a lot. That kind of just seems like it's not giving you guys the attention. So you know, you're here to watch me, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to deliver an entertaining live stream for you guys. So, oh, see, I haven't had my coffee yet. So I got my wife here. So if you have any questions, you can tell the art of positivity any question you have, and that way I can answer it for you. Cheers, everybody. Shout out to Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin. Alright, so we're going to start off. So BLT is basically bacon, lettuce, tomato. Of course, you know, I don't want just a boring old BLT. So I'm going to make my house mayonnaise. Now I used to make this mayonnaise for, let me see, I need a spoon. Need some sugar, my love. 1 second, folks, let me get my wife some sugar. So I called this my house mayo. You know, like I got the idea from spicy mayo, like the sriracha and the mayonnaise with the olive oil and sometimes a little bit of rice vinegar. You know, I would do for my sushi. But I was like, you know what? I kind of took the concept of a Thousand Island blend that a lot of burger joints do. So I kind of came up with my own little version. So let's see, we are doing Tapatio. We're gonna give it a little kick. So got my bowl. You sure can, my love. The potted one? There you go. So I'm just gonna make a little bit. So about 1 teaspoon of here, let's do a little bit more than that. There. 1.5 teaspoons of mayonnaise. Now I'm gonna be taking some pickles. Pickles barbecue. Pickles, I'm gonna use some pickles. Let's see, make sure we got that on the camera. Right there. Get to that full zoom right there. You just want to make little bits on these on the pickles.
AB's online.
He's online? Good morning, AB. We were just talking about you. Yeah, we just want these like little bits. You don't want big chunks. Yeah, so that way that pickle, that vinegar flavor, that'll take, you know, that acidity. That'll be my acidity for the sauce. That way I don't have to add any vinegar or anything like that. And then the mayonnaise already has the oil content. So we're gonna just take our tapatio. Now you can use any, tapatio's a little spicy, but since I am adding it to mayonnaise, it's gonna kind of cut down some of that spice. So we're just gonna do it maybe three hits with 3 dashes of that tapatio. Go ahead and give it a nice mix. You know, you want, as you build your BLT or any sandwich, you want to make sure that you layer your flavors. So, you know, I always try to make it where you have your sauce on the bread, you know, and then you have your layer of meat, and then, you know, whatever other condiments you have between that, you want it as the layer, so that way when you take a bite, you get every single piece. So, you know, you just, you know, as I say before, you just want to build your layers of flavor. Let's go ahead and taste this really quick. Okay, that'll work. Always wash your hands. As I said before, if you guys have any questions, just tag the Art of Positivity, your question, and that way she can ask me. So yeah, like I said, it's got to be entertaining. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna slice up tomato for a portion of our BLT. I already got some lettuce shredded up. You know, some nice perfect cuts. And sometimes cutting slower allows you to get that perfect tomato. Good morning, CJ. Vanessa Kitty, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Oh yeah, you guys want to see the apron? Let's see. Get your fat pants on. So yeah, these might be available shortly. Like I said, I'm not trying to make any money off of it. Just want to, you know, share my cool apron to everybody. We're making a BLT, but I'm all, you know, as always, I'm always gonna put my twist. You know, and I gotta do some little bit of cracked salt right there, a little snack. Okay. So the next portion, got a purple onion. Now, I usually don't put onion on a BLT, but like I said, this is my twist, and I'm always trying to improve the flavor profile of whatever food I'm trying to make. And yeah, that spiciness of the fresh onion is definitely going to take it over top. Trash can's not next to me. So you just want let's take off this layer. Just want a nice little circles of your onions. You don't want too big of chunks, you know, like I said, you just want a little layer. That's all we need. You know, I'm only making a couple sandwiches, so kids get cereal today. So yeah, that's all we need right there for that. And the part that's gonna blow your guys' mind is some fresh avocado. Now, yeah, I know this isn't traditional BLT, but
what is traditional, Kirby?
nothing's traditional with me. You know, I get in trouble with my mom all the time. You know, not sticking with the recipe, and I'm sorry, Mom. I love you, but I'm always trying to make delicious food, and that's like the key to, like, when I started learning to cook. You know, I got the recipe, but how can I make this better? That's where I've always emphasized. Once I hit a certain point in my cooking life, you know, it is how can I make this better. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so for the avocado, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna mash it. So I kind of want it as like a layer, like a binder at the bottom, and then we'll be placing our bacon, which we'll get to in shortly. Now that when I bought this avocado, it was hard. Wasn't ready yet, so I just basically put it in the fridge, and it's been about 2 days since it's been in the fridge, so it's nice and ripe. Get that pit out. go ahead and take your fork and just mash your avocado. You know, if the avocado's ripe, you'll be able to break it apart really easy. This one's still kind of a little firm on some spots, but it's still workable. So at this point, I'm gonna just hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. I think my pepper one's broken. It doesn't grind right. That's what happens when you buy stuff from Walmart. And we're gonna hit it with a squeeze of lime. Now this lime's gonna help prevent it from getting brown. That way it has a nice green color. Good morning, Marion. Go ahead and just incorporate all that together. You know, once you get the lime in there, then it'll be like really easy to start breaking down. I mean, once I start doing the bacon, I mean, this is really a fast cook. I mean, I'm just, you know, slowing down a little bit so that way you guys can see the process. But technically, this isn't a long cook at all. You know, you can probably knock this out within 20 minutes. Because bacon is really, really fast. All right. So we got our fresh avocado there. Oh yeah, by the way, music is brought to you by Easy ENT, copyright free music. So if you're interested in that, go check them out, Easy ENT. All right, so next to do on our to-do list, we are going to be frying up some bacon. Gonna grease up our oil pan really quick. Get the sides. It's been a while since I used this pan, so I kind of need to treat it a little bit better. All right, so I just need our bacon. Everybody loves bacon. Let's see, let's fix this camera a little bit better. All right, perfect. So yeah, if you're new, I see some new people in the live stream. So if you're new to my live streams, my Saturday morning live stream, I go live every Saturday morning, unless something comes up at 8 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So it's only a 1 hour show, sometimes less. It depends on how fast I cook. So yeah, if you're new, every Saturday morning you can catch me here cooking up something, mostly breakfast, but let's go ahead and turn that bad boy on. We're gonna do medium heat. Get my coffee in. Gotta bless this live stream with a nice cup of coffee. Cheers there, buddy. Has Make Afraid came in the chat yet? Alright, so while we're waiting on my pan, let me check on comments. Yeah, I do have my little my other phone right here. That's right, Chris. Hey, you know what? After seeing all the stuff that Marion took to Lassie to, I could imagine how much weight he's probably gained throughout the week. I mean, I'm not the type of person to eat like a lot of fast food. So, yeah, to see that much fast food in 1 week is a lot. You know, hey, Mary, did you guys have a good time? I mean, I didn't get to catch every live stream that you guys had out there. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. But yeah, that's pretty cool, man. You guys, I'm glad you showed them around San Diego and took them all kinds of different places. I wish, you know, like I said, I wish I could have been there a little bit, you know, longer to stay with Lassie, but, you know, I got to work Monday through Friday, so it is what it is. We got bills to pay. All right, so there's my toaster. Alright, so while this is heating up, I'm going to do a little bit of toast. Now I was going to cut a little circle in that bread and put it in the pan, but I don't know, I think it would kill my presentation, so we're just going to do regular toast today. Wheat bread on top of that. Oh, we got Lassie now. Good morning, Lassie. Welcome to my Saturday live stream. I hope you ate good this week, brother. Alright, so we got some toast going. You know, again, I'm making some wacky BLT sandwiches. We're going to be putting on some sliced wheat bread. We're going to be adding a little bit of avocado to the mix. Lettuce, tomato, purple onion, and then which I call my house mayonnaise. It's basically some mayonnaise, some diced up pickles, and a little bit of Tapatio hot sauce. So once that puppy gets hot, basically gonna start cooking, and we'll start assembling our sandwiches. You know, like I said, it's not really hard. You know, you could probably get all this stuff going on at the same time. That way you'd be done in about 20 minutes. But you know, unfortunately, I had to go step by step, so that way I can show you each different process on what I'm doing. And I just got some iceberg lettuce here that I diced up from a previous cook. So Lassie, how's everything going, my friend? Cast iron skillet. Good morning, Chef John and Rebecca. How you guys doing today? Wow, we got a lot of people in here today. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so I'm gonna get a piece of that seasoned tomato that I hit with a little bit of pink salt. Good little snack and fresh. Alright, let's test our cast iron. Alright, we're good. We'll get the show on the road. Gotta love that sizzle. And the smell of that bacon, it hits you right away. As soon as that bacon hits the pan, you got that smokiness, you know. It really brings that aroma in the kitchen. Carolina Country Cooking and Barbecue, good morning. Okay, so this first batch of toasted bread is done. You know, like I said, this is a really fast cook. It's not going to take long to get those bacons cooked up. Especially it's cast iron, so cast iron, you know, holds a lot of that heat. How's it smell, baby? Like bacon. Sizzle some. Let's do a little bit lighter of a bread toast here. So yeah. And I'm gonna throw a little egg on there, just for giggles. Where'd my coffee go? Cheers, everybody. The Walk of Fame. Nice, Lassie. That is awesome. You know, I'm glad you're enjoying your stay, Lassie. You know, like I was telling everybody earlier, I wish it would have been a longer weekend, put it like that. You know, I think it would have been an awesome weekend to, you know, spend a little bit more time with you, but unfortunately, I gotta pay bills, so I had to be back here at work. Ah, coffee's good. All that fat. It's gonna be a lot of flavor right there. Almost done. Almost done. All right, one more batch of toast. This should be good. There you go. So yeah, those that are barely getting in, the order has been made, but only got half the order. Got the grill cover, I got the little toolkit, but we're missing the most important thing is the Blackstone. So if I don't get a notification saying that it's shipped this week, I'm basically gonna cancel the order and I'll try to just find another one somewhere else. Yeah, I actually called and they said that I might not be able to get it, that I would have to order a different one. The 36-inch is in stock, so I don't know. I'll figure it out on next week. They said it might be in stock. It was supposed to be in stock last Tuesday, which wasn't, but we'll figure it out. All right, get this off. These little napkins. So something that we're probably going to be me and my wife that are going to be working on. Well, I'm going to be working on. She's just going to be enjoying it. I'm going to be going to. I live 30 to 40 minutes away from Mexico. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to start doing showing like the culture of Mexico, the food, you know, just the things that they eat out there. And so I'm gonna take you guys with me on that. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna be putting a lot of time into, and at the same time cooking. But yeah, I just want to showcase a lot of the stuff that they have in Mexico, and it's really surprising some of the stuff that, you know, how they cook and you know, the things that they make. You know, it's really inspiring. You know. So yeah, me and my wife are going to be working on like the street food from Mexico. So yeah, you guys are going to see those coming up in the future. Once I get that Blackstone, that's where a lot of it's going to come. That's where it's really going to come into play. I didn't hear you. What? Oh yeah, I'm still going to cook it. I got something else to cook in there. What's up, Leprechaun? So yeah, I'm gonna be going to a lot of different restaurants and showing you basically the food scene out there, and it's really cheap. Like if you guys are close to me or close to Southern California, maybe Arizona border, hit me up. I mean, I would love to take other people with me. I know AB has to actually go work somewhere else, but you know, if you're here locally, I would love to make that little trip. But yeah, you know, the seafood, the tacos, you know, everything, the sandwiches, like everything is just like different, and it has like so much life to the food. So we're definitely I'm gonna be taking you guys on a little trip on that. Sizzle me, man. So yeah, the Blackstone's definitely going to be a big part of that series. I'm going to take some of the inspiration that I see over there in Mexico, and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to create my own, not my own version, I'm going to just, you know, make it. That way I can show you how they do things over there in Mexico. It would help if you're a little bit closer. Sorry folks, I can't hear with all this sizzle. My wife's trying to scream across the living room.
What
is it? Bonita. Let me see how he spells it. TJ, yeah, boy TJ. Actually, TJ is just overcrowded. Where I go, I live close to Semita. What's Semita? Let me look that up, Pickle. Is that in Spanish or what is that? Porque sí hablo español. Semita. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's I've never heard that term. Looks like a sandwich. With a Toledo roll. Yeah, okay. I make something like that, Pickle. Hey, you're gonna watch. Wait till I start showing this. I've been like, I have a list. Put it like this, right? I have a long list of all these restaurants that I'm gonna go to, and yeah, there's something on there just like that. These like especially like the pop-up street vendors, like they do all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah, you'll see something like that. I never seen that term though. What's it called? A tolora? On a tolora bun? Yeah. Yeah, I never heard that term, which is funny. Hey, Mr. Hardcharger, how you going? How you doing, brother? Hey, you need to bring your butt over here if I do end up taking it. So that way I can take you to Mexicali. Tijuana is a little too busy for me. Tijuana is chaotic. You got people out there trying to sell you stuff. You got people out there trying to get money off of you. You know, it's just really chaotic. I come from like a small area, so having like all that chaos like on the street is just not for me. So yeah, TJ's not for me. Where I'm actually gonna be going is the first city right after the border. Once you cross the border where I live, it's not as big, but you know it still has a lot of life in it. You know, there's so many places to go and check out. So yeah, that's where we're going. Whoa, Nigel, thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat, Nigel. Like I said before, never needed, but truly appreciated. Thank you for the super chat. All right, so we're just gonna we're gonna cook some eggs up in this bacon fat. Nigel, my man. I never find my spatula when I need it. Uh-oh. No spatula, folks. What happened? I know, right? You are weird. Always losing my spatula, folks. Those are clean. Okay, I got a wood one. Alright. Alright, that was not gonna make the cut. It was too long. Let's see, let's do this again. So yeah, egg cooked in that bacon fat comes out really flavorful. Yeah, you know what? I probably could use this. All right, let's look. Steve Bird, good morning, brother. Hey Eric, hi, good morning Eric, how you doing? Cheers, everybody. Where's Mega Fred at today? Doing a whole lot of cheers without Mega Fred. Alright. One more egg. One more egg. I think I got one more egg. Yeah, right here. Yeah, we're almost done. Once I get these eggs out, we're gonna go to assembling the sandwich. That way you can see a nice, perfect BLT sandwich. You know, not only will it have the bacon goodness, it's gonna have a whole bunch of other ingredients. That way you can layer your flavors. So it's gonna be a nice sandwich. Just hang tight, folks. Good morning, ASAP Fishing One. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see. I'm going to need. Yeah, I need that. Mr. Hard Charger. Hey, I think you'd be a perfect candidate to go with me to Mexico, bro. Not that far from me. And hey, actually, on the Arizona side, we have algodones. So yeah, hey, that's like right there by you. Both places are pretty much the same except for algodones is on the Arizona side of the border. Mexicali is the California side of the border. So yeah, really close. I can actually drive to algodones. Actually, that's probably like the perfect spot for us to meet at because it's not that far away from there. So yeah, hey, I'll get at you about that. Algodones, yeah. There's some good spots out in algodones. I would say algodones is more. It's more like high class, huh? Yeah. Algodones is more like high class, like. It's like the Olive Garden compared to Sizzler when you compare algodones to Mexicali. So yeah, like algodones is more like fancy restaurant, more prettier presentation and stuff like that. When I go to Mexico, Mexicali is basically gonna be like street food. So, but yeah, they got nice restaurants too in Mexicali. But algodones is more of like that senior citizen area, so you got a lot of people that are retired. All right, let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off. Get you out the way. Let's see. Pickles! Where do you live, Pickles? If you can make it, bro, I would love to take you. I'm not stingy either, so. All right. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Let's go ahead and rearrange. We're at that crunch time, the finish line. Almost there, folks. Almost there. All right. So just to recap, got our toasted bread. We got some pickles, our house sauce, our house mayonnaise right here, with some pickles, Tapatio hot sauce, and mayonnaise. We got our bacon that we just did, and our eggs, toast. We have some slices of tomato, a couple slices of purple onion, and then seasoned avocado. So yeah, let's get to building this bad boy. Let's get out the beast. My hefty, uh-oh, what am I touching there? Almost clicked on somebody. Let's get that camera view just right. Alright, so we're gonna get our bread. Just a small layer of that mayonnaise. Just a small layer right at the top. That way you get that good flavor of it. Just a little bit more. On a nice even layer, okay? You kind of want to spread those pickles out so that way every bite that you take, you get a little bit of pickle. Okay, pickle barbecue. There, just like that. As you can see, most of the time, as every bite that you take, you're gonna have a piece of the pickle in there, and not pickles barbecue. It'll be actual pickle. All right, so the bottom layer, we're gonna be putting our avocado there. Go ahead and just put your layer of avocado. Just as so. Now we're not going to be stingy on the bacon now. That, like you can tell, this has got a lot of fat up in there. Cast iron, let's see. Alright, Cast Iron Skillet A, Chef John and Rebecca, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch you guys later in your videos. Alright, so we got our layer of bacon there. Since my hand's full of grease, might as well just pick this egg up with... Alright, now I'm washing my hands. Alright. See, I'm gonna put it like that because when I cut it, I'm gonna go that way. Just build your thing there. There you have it, folks. Layers of flavors, as I always explained before. You got your avocado, bacon, the egg, tomato, your purple onions, lettuce, and then right at the top you have your house mayonnaise with the tapatio and the pickles. I'm getting a lot of what again? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, definitely this is gonna be an excellent meal. So let's go ahead and make another one. You know, like I said, this could be like a 20-minute recipe, but I'm just displaying it to you guys. You know, so a little different. Bev, you want to start eating? You hear nothing after that. Right away. So since wifey is starving, I'm gonna feed her. I didn't take her bacon. I'm not lying.
And I have my stretchy fat pants.
The stretchy fat pants, huh? Oh yeah. All right, talking about stretchy pants, I do have some merch on Teespring. If you guys are interested, checking that out. I do got a couple orders coming my way of some shirts from there. I do have the link down in the description of the video. All right, so one more time, and then we'll wrap it up. You know, like Dave Chappelle, wrap it up. What's that little clock, right? All right, and then some of our mayo. A what again?
A club sandwich video.
Okay.
We can do sandwich all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm really big on sandwich. My wife tells me that she's sick of sandwiches, so that's why I kind of held back on sandwiches. So yeah, I'll definitely do some. I actually thought about making sandwiches, you know, because sandwich is kind of like my strong point. You know, I did make a living off of selling sandwiches. Actually, I do have one planned. I do have one sandwich in mind. It's it is like a chicken bacon seasoned with all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's just got like a whole bunch of cheese. Yeah, really delicious. Yeah, I do plan on making a video on that. Perfect. Egg right there. Now I believe smoking and grilling with AB. He's actually going to be doing breakfast here shortly. AB, put the time of when you're going to be going live, so that way everybody knows to go check you out. Hey, you know what? I'm not stingy with my vegetables. I actually love extra vegetables. So, let's see if I can squeeze in another one. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll just do two. Just like that, folks. Layers of flavor. Now that probably cost you at least like $8 at a restaurant. Yeah, 360 live. See, here's my 360, AB. That's my 360. But yeah, definitely, guys. Be ready for that. Smoking and grilling with AB. Again, just packed with flavor. Look at those layers. There we go. See that? Just layers of flavors. So, I guess like I kind of took a little too long on this cook. This should have been a lot faster. I was actually aiming like at a 45-minute stream because I kind of wanted to get ready and do some other stuff. That's what you call a double up in the fish, Kirby. Yeah, double up. So here, let me put this sideways so that way you guys can. Man, I can't wait to get into that sandwich. So, I'm glad to be back. Next week I'm gonna be doing something crazy as always. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna do something. I'm debating between Mexican and maybe something southern. Not sure yet, but yeah, next week, same time, 8 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. I just want to appreciate everybody that came by. Thank you so much. Truly means a lot to me. You know, you guys are the reason why I could continue to do these on Saturday mornings. You know, that way I give you guys some, a little bit of entertainment. And then that way you can just see me kind of outside of the box instead of in my videos sounding like a robot. So, these live streams are a little bit different how I interact with you guys. So definitely, I'm gonna keep doing them just for you guys. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. What else? Blackstone still on back order, but I do have half of my order. I just need the grill here. So definitely go check out Smoking and Grilling AB's channel. He's going to be going live here shortly. I think he put the time in there. If you have an AB, go put your time in there. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.